Hi, this is jkerr at Kerr Financial Group. And the topic of today's video is the meme stocks. So I had several people reach out to me and suggest and want and requested that we do something about the meme stocks. So we're gonna give it a try. It's an ambiguous, subject, and but it's also a popular one going on in the markets, and also I think it has some far-reaching implications, perhaps longer term. But first, it's not clear how a stock becomes a meme stock. There's no industry that's unique to it. There's no size or profitability or any other financial metric. The UrbanDictionary.com offers a definition that includes meme stocks can be any publicly traded company that keeps going up and disregards fundamentals such as revenues and profits when valuing the underlying company. At the center of becoming a meme stock is the online community, and Wall Street Bets is at the center of it. And once a stock gets mentioned and the online buzz and hype gets going, that's the start of creating a new meme stock. Another characteristic of the meme community is the high short interest. So shorting a stock is a strategy that'll profit from a falling price rather than a rising price. So the short sellers look to for the stock price to go down. Within the meme stocks, one of the characteristics across the board seems to be high short interest. So the meme community comes in and buys the stock, and if the stock price starts moving up, it causes losses for the hedge funds and Wall Street firms that are typically involved in the short selling. So this ends up, causing pain and losses for those firms. And so the way they have to cut their loss is to buy the stock, which brings in the possibility of even higher prices. GameStop is probably the most famous of the meme stocks so far. Through most of 2020, the stock traded below $5. In January, when it took off, it went, up to $480 in January. By February, it reversed and collapsed down to $50. Then in March, back up to 350, back down to 150, and it got back to 350 earlier here in the month of June. AMC, American Entertainment Holdings, the movie theater, and BlackBerry, the cell phone manufacturer, are two other popular meme stocks as well. And interestingly, on the AMC, the board, members of the board of directors and insiders sold stock, took advantage of the run up, and sold stock for a total of $4 million last week. So clearly, with that volatility, there is, a chance to make a lot of money if you're lucky or timing it or skilled enough to get the timing right. However, if you're half step or out of step with that timing, you could get beat up and lose a lot of money very quickly. And I think that that highlights some of the one of the risks in that the timing and the volatility and trying to handle that, within the price action of the stocks. Another interesting development within the meme community is the friction between the individual trader and the established Wall Street firm. Wall Street Bets crowd is largely individuals with a rebel type mentality, looking to take on the established Wall Street firms. And the Wall Street Bets has coined the phrase of army of apes as the Reddit crowd call themselves versus the Wall Street Guard, well, clearly with its highly questionable morals. Wall Street firms have tried to suppress the meme stocks by limiting buy orders and limiting the trading in those stocks. and once again trying to protect their self-interest in it. And I think that this is not going to go away. Some of the people in the meme community had said this is more about making the Wall Street community accountable to some of the problems that they've caused and some of the corruption they've been involved in the past than it is for trading. And I think anybody who gets involved in these meme stocks has to understand, where they're at in the food chain. If they're near the front, I think, you got to be careful, but realizing whether you're have more buyers behind you, and it's almost like a multi-level marketing operation that you're getting other people to come in behind you. But if you're, part of the last crew, there's a lot of risk, there. So just be careful. I do think that the meme community is going to be around. It's not going away, and I think it's going to be interesting to watch the war between the the meme and the established Wall Street firms. So today is July, I'm sorry, not July, it's June 17th. And just to give you an overview, the Dow is up 11.2% year to date, NASDAQ up 8.9, S&P up 12.4, and the Russell's up 17.2% year to date. Those are year to date numbers. In the month of June, the stock market's been somewhat flat, kind of traded sideways from the highs made in late May, early June. Let us know again. Continue to let us know any ideas or topics you want us to cover, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.